traders, this is a Bitcoin technical analysis video. Before I begin, I would like to explain that my intention in this video is not to spread FUD. I'm not here to shock you or to frighten you into doing something. The whole intention with which I started this channel and writing in TradingView was to help other traders to avoid my mistakes. I just want to help other people. There is no ulterior motive in this channel. And my premise is that Bitcoin is about to correct and maybe even as low as 24K. In my opinion, Bitcoin currently is in the final stage of a Wyckoff distribution pattern. Let me explain what a distribution is. A distribution phase is a period of sideways price movement, and during this phase the market maker is keeping the asset's price in a tight range. You can see that we are in a tight range here between 29,500 and 31,500, but if I will pull a fixed rate volume profile, you will see it even better. You see that the actual range, this is the value area low at 29.9 and the value area high at 30,800. You can see that the actual range of the market is even tighter, and this is telling us something. You see that every time price tries to get above the range high, it is immediately met with overwhelming sell pressure. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the final nail in the coffin was the price action of July 13th. On July 13th, we saw a strong move up, but it was suppressed. It couldn't get above the range high, and on the following day, we had a bearish engulfing candle. And we have been in downtrending ever since. Every attempt to get back to the range high is met with sell pressure. In Wyckoff terminology, these movements are called last points of supply. And finally, we went below the range, but still we are in a controlled market. You can see that the market maker is consolidating the price at this level, in my opinion, in preparation for a sharp move down. Maybe even today, because today we have the FOMC meeting and the Fed is supposed to announce another rate hike, and in my opinion this will be the excuse to push the market lower, maybe to the upward sloping trend line, and in the days and weeks after that lower and lower, maybe even as low as 24K. Now, I also found evidence, to my opinion, in the altcoin market, because if you look at the altcoin market, let's say in ETH, while Bitcoin did a higher high, in this leg up, Ethereum did a lower high. This makes me think that this whole move up was just an overshooting wave B. I'm not an Elliott wave expert, but there is something in Elliott wave that is called a correction, an ABC correction, and this was, in my opinion, a B wave, an overshooting B wave, because a B wave is a correction, but it can sometimes get above the previous high. So what we have here, this hole here is a wave A, a correction down. Wave B corrects the wave A, and then wave C is going lower than the wave A. Okay? So this is my opinion, that the whole move up, it was just a correction. It was corrective all the way, and therefore we can expect price to move below the origin of the wave A, which is at 24.8. I'm saying that not as an Elliott wave specialist. I don't trade Elliott waves, but this idea came to me and it seemed to have lots of confluence. We also saw bearish divergences on the weekly time frame and on the daily time frame. You can see the weekly time frame here and the daily time frame. You see high and the higher high with the RSI printing a lower high. Bearish divergences are a sign of exhaustion. It means that the market is exhausted, the uptrend is running out of steam. Also, if we look at the volume, you can see that the volume during this whole range is going down, but every time we see a spike in selling pressure, immediately there is no follow-through, and the sell pressure is getting stronger. Buying pressure but no follow-through, sell pressure. Buying pressure, sell pressure. You see here on July 13th we had a spike of volume up, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of selling pressure, meaning that the market maker is suppressing the market. Also, we are below the 50-day EMA. I made a video about the 50-day EMA and what it means. So basically it looks to me like we are heading for a correction. I just wanted to address another issue that a lot of traders think that the BlackRock ETF is going to shoot the prices up. And I want to tell you something about these guys in BlackRock. They are no fools, and they are not here to pump the retailer markets, the retailers' pockets. Okay? So I think it is a lot more probable that if BlackRock is getting into Bitcoin, that they are going to initiate a strong correction down to make you sell your Bitcoin and then buy them for cheap. So BlackRock is not the salvation. As for a pullback target, I told you that my tentative target is at around 24K, because it has to be lower than this low at 24,770. But it is still too early for me to give you a pullback target, because it is not yet proven that I am right. If I will see price dropping below the trend line, testing the trend line as resistance, and the continuation down, only then will I have my final confirmation that I am right, and I will do my utmost to provide you with targets. As for the invalidation, because whenever you have a notion, you think that the market is going to move in this way or that way, you have to have an invalidation point. My invalidation point is a move above 29,500, which is the range low, a test of the 29,500 as support, and the continuation up. If this will happen, I will have serious doubts about my notion, but the final confirmation is only if Bitcoin does a higher high above 31,800. As for the confirmation of my opinion, I already told you, but I'll say again just to keep things clear. A move below the trend line, a test of the trend line as resistance, and continuation down will probably confirm my opinion. This is all I have for you. I would really love it if you guys will leave me a comment just telling me if you think I'm right, or maybe if I'm wrong, why I'm wrong. And if this video helps you, that is the whole intention of starting this channel. So again, let me wish you all the best in trading and in life, and I will see you in the next video.